The light bulb is covered in dust. I just don't understand where all the dust is.
Man, we do have 2 beds. I was worried we were going to have to share it. So let's just see that.
Oh, no.
God.
What?
It's not a present.
No, you didn't. Oh, no way. It's a bug. It's got legs.
No.
It's not that bug, is it?
Yeah, what else is it? It's not bad.
But it's
I don't even need to say anything. It's pretty obvious.
There's no way I'm sleeping. We need to completely cover it.
I couldn't tell if it was a bed bug. I can go back and pause it. I know what bed bugs are. I've had them before. That is something you don't waste time on. You immediately shut down shop. That can ruin your business. That can trigger the health code violation officer of your local municipality. That could be big problematic, big. And you shut everything down. You strip everything. You pull everything out. You make sure it's all wrapped up in black, thick, 6mm plastic bags, almost like you treat anything like environmental hazard, like asbestos or anything you're pulling out of a building. That's how you treat bed bugs, because they can be absolutely impossible to get rid of. They're very resilient. Bed bugs are incredibly resilient. They can last in the freezing cold temperature without food for, I think, years. I might want to fact check me on that, but I think it's years. Anyways, now that could be a beetle. I don't know. I didn't look closely. Bed bugs usually don't get big. That looked like it was bigger, but maybe it freshly fed off someone. Bed bugs do drink blood, and they usually hide under the headboards. You always check your headboards, always check your pillows, always check under the mattress. Wear gloves, especially if you're in a 1-star motel. I mean, you can't trust anything in there at all. And just look around. I would never stay in this place. I'd rather sleep outside. I could sleep in the parking lot and feel safer and cleaner than sleeping inside the cesspool. It's really bad. Not good at all.
Bed with either blankets, tarps. I don't know. If that's the first thing on the pillow.
There's a red on it. Is that blood?
Yeah, it's definitely blood, guys. And that is a telltale sign of bed bugs. So if you see blood spots like that, totally bed bugs. So yeah, you got bed bugs here. It's not good.
But we also want to make sure to clarify, we did not come in here to slander anyone. We're just observing what exists.
So far, it's meeting expectations. Are you impressed?
I'm impressed. I don't know if I'm impressed.
This window literally makes me feel like I'm in jail. I guess we keep it open for the pressure.
What was that? The window fell off.
Drywall dust everywhere.
Oh, it's all over the lens.
Just should have used razor. No big deal. Turn the light on.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
That must be what's spewing the drywall.
What? Why is your...
Where is this dust coming from?
Maybe somebody put something in there. It's the only place it could come from.
That's crazy. Look at that.
Oh my
God.
How did it...
So let's talk about financials real quick. It's very probable that this motel houses elderly or those on just Social Security or those who are willing to be there and they have their SSI or whatever check coming in every single month, their pension. Maybe they're only paying $300, $400, $500 a month. Who knows? And maybe they have 8 of them that are paying $300 a month. And very possible. So it's possible that that building literally has enough income to cover insurance and taxes every year. That's about it. And you'd be surprised how many buildings out there have this going on. You wonder, are they not interested in cash flow? Are they not interested in increasing their income? Do they not want to build or improve their investment? A lot of times it wasn't really about that. I would say 95% of hotel owners, motel owners, they do want an investment and they do treat their stuff decent. But this one's just, we don't care. We're just getting by. If we have enough to cover the insurance and taxes, that's good. So this is kind of sad.
But I'm definitely not disappointed.
That bug is so gross.
Dude, I had a bug in my bed last night. Looks like a tick.
Oh, I just got shivers.
No, you did it.
I did. Bed number 2, we have a big stain.
Oh, my. Oh, thanks.
I'll let you open this one this time.
Okay, this one's my bed. There's still someone sleeping in there. Said a burn mark on the pillow. I don't really like sleeping in fancy hotels. I'm already on edge with sleeping in random beds.
Pillow's yellow. Yeah, they converted the other one. Oh.
So for those watching, sheets, pillow covers, and blankets are yellow. A lot of times are white always white is so you can see the stains, you can see the blemishes, you can see the discoloration. It really helps guests, it helps hotel owners know what's wrong. It's kind of like a mirror. Think about your sheets being a mirror of your maintenance. It's a mirror and a reflection of your cleaning and of the sanitation, and just how often you're willing to upgrade or improve your materials, your FF&E, or furniture, fixtures, and equipment. So that's why we use white. You use white because it's easy to see all the problems. You can see pubic hairs, you could see stains, you could see blood, you could see pee, you could see all sorts of stuff with white sheets.
Oh, look how filthy this pillowcase is.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, dude, we can't. We're gonna get the ear infection or something. We cannot sit with that.
If we want to get any new pillows for bedding, we have to go to a store that also is 1 star. So
Great. How many square feet do you think this place is? 300 maybe? 300 square feet, and somehow there's 5 different kinds of flooring in here.
texture, right?
We got this wood one, we got this tile there, got a different kind of wood, another kind of wood over here. Tile on the back here.
For some reason, I already feel just sick being in here. Look how the drawers missing here. The light bulb doesn't work.
By the way, I wanted to say something. If you look at these tiles, these ceiling tiles, and this is more of a see these ceiling tiles right here? These ceiling tiles are, and this is a guess, it's total guess. Okay, total guess. These are mid-century. We're looking at 60s, maybe early 60s. Those ceiling tiles are definitely asbestos filled, meaning there's asbestos that was used inside the ceiling tile, which was used as a flame retardant material so that when the place catches fire, it doesn't burn down the home or burn down the hotel. Asbestos is also something that's problematic when you're doing conversions. So if you're converting a building into a hotel or motel into apartments, and you want to raise the ceiling, or you want to, a lot of times you just want to leave the crap there. You just want to leave it there. Most municipalities are going to require you to do an asbestos scope where you need to have an inspection. And they come in and they inspect the place. They're going to tell you, oh yeah, you got this level of asbestos. It's 0.3 microns, right? It's extremely dangerous. Asbestos, if you breathe it in, you won't know that you have something wrong with you until 30 years down the line. And you'll get a cancer known as mesothelioma, which is something that enters your lungs and basically kills you, suffocates you over time. Anyways, a very deadly, very, very slow, painful way to die. So anyways, asbestos is like you don't touch it. You're not going to get hurt if you just leave it alone. But those ceiling tiles, definitely, I could just see it. Also, those like really old school VCT 9-inch by 9-inch tiles, those checker black or gray black, they're almost like confetti black. It's like a gray and black shards looking thing, old commercial tile. That stuff most likely has asbestos in the black mastic, and that stuff is terrible for you, ripping it up, breathing it in. On top of that, cities typically make you remediate all that, which could totally kill the deal. So when I see asbestos tile, most people say, oh yeah, whatever, we'll just leave it alone. No, I say, let's find out what the city has to say, because that could destroy your whole deal. Some municipalities are very expensive with remediation. Like it could be $3,000 to $4,000 a unit. I've seen that before. And another time, in other ways, it could be just an abatement where you cover it. Anyways, long-winded, but really important. If you're converting these, you got to be very careful before you buy one of these buildings, before you check with the city, check with your public health code and your EPA regulation.
That's where it's like affordable rooms that people can stay in, which I think is good, and we need those. But the problem is, this one is still $90, which is not that cheap.
You could stay in an actual hotel for them.
Yeah, that is one thing that set my expectations higher. Because if this was $30, I'd be pretty pleased with this, to be honest. I'd be like, all right, $30, I can live with this. But for 90, I don't know.
Interesting note about the toilet. This is supposed to come off, but it looks like originally they attached it to the wall. For some reason. Yeah, look at that. Because you're supposed to be able to lift this up. So there's like, oh my. Maybe that's why it was glued to the wall.
Yeah, I don't usually open those, but it's not supposed to look like that. No.
For other final notes, we have pointless wall. Nothing here. Gigantic crack.
Here. No, don't touch
to renovate this room. We're going to find the nearest 1-star home goods store to completely cover our beds. So we know for sure these are fresh, brand new sheets. And then we got to go get lunch because you hungry?
I'm hungry, but I'm most scared about lunch. In here, I can control what goes inside me, but at lunch, I have to eat it.
Yeah. It's only going to go downhill from here, guys.
We're on our way to lunch now.
We're going to end it there, guys. This is fun. These hotels, or motels rather, this is a motel, they dot the US. They're all over the place. And not all of them, but a lot of them could be viable apartment complexes, apartment communities. Now, are they going to be your A-star? No, they never will be. In rare cases, you could have a well-located motel that was a shanty in a great location. I know one in Austin, Texas that would just kill. It could be a luxury 5-star high-density studio apartment community. But you're going to find these across the US, and they are just not, they're not suited for their as-is purpose. They have to be repurposed to reach a whole new highest and best use, and that's going to be an apartment. I love these deals. And because this is such a bad example of a motel, it's a good example of a bad motel. You have a lot of leverage when you want to buy. It doesn't look like they care to sell. They're not really hurting, it looks like. Maybe they are. You'd think that they'd be investing in their building so they could get higher rents or higher income or higher nightly rates. But whatever, we're going to let it be. I would just say, when you see these opportunities, if you know of a motel or a hotel like this in your neighborhood, somewhere around, somewhere where you've seen it, you probably drive past one daily, go on in and ask if the owner is willing to sell. A lot of times the owner lives there. See, that's the beautiful thing about these deals. A lot of times the owner lives there. And they'll tell you, yeah, for the right price, I'd sell. And that's where negotiations begin. And they may never want to sell for the price that you want to buy. That's okay. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. If you find or have a motel and you are thinking about converting it, reach out to me. Hit me up in the comments. Visit me at the link below and schedule a call. Let's chat. If you're interested in whether it be coaching, consulting, or partnering with me on hotel conversions, I'm here for you. Thanks for joining and thanks for watching this. Again, like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I will catch you in the next video.